Hello, this is Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you guys a few things I've gotten lately, and then also what I got from Doodlebugs WA, which means Washington, and also show you what's in the giveaway. So that will be a YouTube only giveaway, and I'll explain what you need to do. But the other day, honestly, it was kind of a bust, but I went to Daiso and then Joanne. It's really just Joanne. I call it Joanne's, but anyway. And then Michael's. At Daiso, I got Halloween bags. I also have a purple one, but my husband used it to take something somewhere, so he has it right now. But they were super cute. They're like $1.50, I think. And I'm not sure I really understand the store. These just turn into like reusable grocery bags, but I love Halloween. And there's little animal letters and they spell like Halloween all around the bag. So there's those. The store, I found out once I got to the register that like all sales are final. It was kind of strange. And if you wanted to buy a bag, which I did, I wanted a paper bag. It was more than normal at any other store. But anyway, I feel like it's kind of like a Japanese dollar store in a way, but there are things that cost more than that, obviously. So the other thing, I also got a binder, which is just a boring white binder. I wasn't going to show it to you, but I am filling it with my Let's Make Art watercolor projects in sheet protectors. So I'm keeping all the projects in a binder. So I got that for that, and that worked out really well. And then this one was just a $1.50 set, and I'm sure it's cheap acrylic or silicone or something. I'll feel it. But I figured I could try my technique using my Pressure Pal and the stamp platform to see if they would work okay. That is, if they are even like printed okay, but I think maybe that could work. So I will test those out as well. And then at Michael's, this is something that it kind of annoyed me and kind of doesn't. It's hard to explain why, but they switch. So basically like a store near me, I don't know if you have Fred Meyer, but it's like Kroger, same as Kroger, same owner. But ours has everything, like clothes, home, electronics, groceries, like everything you could need is at Fred Meyer. And they had their own like in-house clothing brand, and at this point I don't remember what it was called, but my mom loved it, and the clothes were really good quality and they just worked for her. And then they switched their in-house brand to some new weird brand they made up and gave it a new name, and she just doesn't like it anymore. And I feel like that's what Michael's has done with their organizing. And now the new cart that I got, not too many videos ago, I showed you guys the cart from this brand. I'm going to say it's Ordonez. There's no accents, but I like how that sounds. It could be Ordonez, which doesn't sound as cool. But that's the cart I got. And I think the cart is pretty good quality. It's very light. It's rather short, but it's a little bit closer to, I was just looking at it, the quality of the IKEA Raskog versus like the Recollections cart. I think that's the brand. The cart that Michael's has that isn't not that strong. Like the cart itself seems to kind of come loose in the poles, like in the tightness of the poles, like they come loose or something. And I have my die cutter on top of one of them, on one of the little wooden things you can stick in there to be a shelf. And I think the weight is kind of like wrecking the bottom. It already wrecked the bottom of one and I put it on another. But anyway, long story short, this appears to be Michael's new organizing brand. And what I was looking for, if you remember, and they do still have, but there's like 24 of them and I don't need it, are those little, like, not even card sized, it was smaller. It was like photo boxes. So if you know what I'm talking about, the short plastic photo boxes that are like 4x6 and they hold pictures. People would often use those to make an embellishment box, and then they would decorate the outside. And Michael's had a giant case with like 24 of those in it, but I don't need 24 of them, and that was also very expensive. And I just wanted one or a few. I was going to make Halloween embellishment boxes for one of my videos in October. And this is really all I could find because they don't have the singular ones anymore. I'm pretty sure I could find them online somewhere. But I think for one of my October videos, I'm going to design this as an embellishment box. So design the top with paper and ephemera, embellishments, things like that. And then make other embellishments to store inside. So that should be fun. It's just a little bit bigger, more space to cover, but it should be easy enough. And then in the checkout line that was so very long, this caught my attention mostly for the gold foiling. Ow. Can we not reopen wounds, please? I'm just so tired of having band-aids on my fingers, and I can't leave a wound open, and so I have to have a band-aid, and then it just ruins my day. Anyway, so this is super cute. I really like the foiling. It's a dotted notebook. I didn't know that. I guess I expected lines. It probably says dotted on the packaging. So kind of silly. The dots are like very apparent, unlike a bullet journal. But it was cute. Maybe I'll use it for something. It was very cheap, so it doesn't matter. And then I also I placed an order from a Cherry on Top. I'll link their website down below if you've never heard of them. But basically, they were the one website where I could find some of the 31 Prima by Frank Garcia. I don't know if his name is on here anywhere. Yeah, Frank Garcia. 31 Halloween collection, which is basically like Pastel-Halloween. And it was super cute. They didn't have any of the like die cuts like this. This is from Echo Park Halloween Party. So they didn't have any 31 of these in stock, so I didn't get those. There's some on Etsy, but the person wants just as much for shipping as the item costs, and I refuse to do that. Paying shipping will sway me from many, many, many purchases. And more companies need to realize that and figure that out and get their shit together, because I can't be the only person. There has to be more than just me who refuses to pay any more than $3 for shipping. Like if you want to charge me a few bucks, fine. Like if you want to cut down on your shipping costs, but don't charge me. Like if I spend a certain amount, I'm okay with that. Spending a certain amount, $100 is a bit too much. I'd probably cut it off at 50. That's why I love Doodlebug's Wah, because she cuts it off at 30, and that's super easy to spend, and you get free shipping, and it's awesome. But the problem I have mostly is charging me more in shipping than it costs to actually ship it to me. That's the problem I have. But even just charging me shipping over spending a certain amount, like that should be free. I understand some businesses need to operate a certain way. I don't know. Maybe they're losing money. Maybe they shouldn't be in the business. But charge somebody a little bit of shipping. If it's within the same country, charge them like $3 shipping or a flat rate. Even if you're spending a little bit more, you'll get a lot more people shopping, which I would like to think would offset it, but I could be wrong. Feel free to give me your thoughts down below. But in the comments are going to be reserved for the giveaway. So maybe think about that. Okay, so the first thing from 31, I also have some papers mixed in here, is this. It was actually cut open. I think it got sliced, and so some of my stickers got kind of surface sliced in the process, so that makes me kind of sad. They weren't very careful about that. Yeah, so it actually like cut the sticker. It makes me a little sad, but anyway, so he got sliced open. But here are the stickers. We might as well open them. Just puffy stickers, but they're pretty cute. And our little sliced open guy. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And then I got 2 of the paper pads. I will show this to you. I don't have my normal scissors next to me, so I'm going to use the scissors I'm uncomfortable using. They're just too sharp for me. One of my crafty friends on Instagram said that she received her order. I can't remember where she ordered hers from. And it was kind of, I think she got the Peachy Cheap deal, which I didn't know about and nobody told me about, so I was super sad. But she said that she was expecting it to be brighter in color, and I kind of agree with her. I don't know, I mean, I didn't really have any expectations, but in looking at it, I mean, it is pastel, but it is kind of has like a, she said, like a newsprint feel to it. That's weird. There's like 4, normally other paper pads do not operate this way. So there are 4 of the same sheet in a row. So I guess you get 4 of each. And then there's 4 of that one. I really like these brooms. I have a 12 by 12 as well of the brooms. And then 4 of the pumpkins with the pastel Halloween diagonal stripes on the back. And usually for these stickies, I just fold them back in because I want to avoid sticky outside papers as well. I fold them back in on themselves. Then we got ghosts. Those are pretty cute. I'm excited to use these. There's some orange stars on black in embellishments in making my own ephemera and stuff like that. Kitty cats, spider webs. I really like the orange. I have that on one of the 12 by 12s as well. The orange dots with the black splatter. And then potion, cauldron, witch hat, spellbook with candy on the back side. 4 of those. Then little ones, little cut-aparts, and I'll end up using these. Normally for other holidays, the cut-aparts don't really, you know, appeal to me, but for these I'll cut them apart and use them for embellishments or like a memory dex card, things like that. And then the pumpkins with the black stars on the back side. And then there's one last pattern with 6 cut-aparts, very pastel. I like this one a lot. This is probably more like scrapbooking stuff, like you would write in what you did, things like that. And ghosts. And then there's that. I probably won't scrapbook, but something I would use that for if I took photos and printed photos, if I'm allowed to take photos, which probably not. There's a, like, this, basically this haunted trail thing. I got 2 of those, by the way. Kind of close to me that we go to every year, and they really do a good job. There's like a, sorry, I hit my lamp. There's like a scary version and a kid's version. And so obviously we go through the adult one, but it's really spooky. It's similar to like Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando at Universal, but just in a trail. And they really overdo it. And every year there's a theme. So one year was like Tim Burton. So they did Tim Burton movies and people dressed up like the characters, and it was super creepy. And it's very, very, very startling. And for some reason I still keep going. But if I was allowed to take pictures, I might document that and scrapbook it, but I don't scrapbook, so it's not going to happen. Oh, I thought I had gotten more than one ephemera, but I had confused myself. So actually, I'm going to leave all this in here. This is going to get really long. I'll show you on the back side. This is the Halloween Party by Echo Park. I don't know if that was this year or last year, but I got some pages. I wanted some of these cut-aparts and then some of these to make super cute cards with and just add embellishments to. So I'm going to cut those apart. I do not need that spider paper. Some more cut aparts. Not sure how much I like that. I like these stripes a lot. And it shows you on the pumpkins. So I guess on this collection, the 31, the foiling, which maybe this is normal for them. I don't know. I kept hearing people say similar things. Like the foiling, like the gold that you're seeing, is only on the 12 by 12 papers. So if you wanted the foiling, you had to get those. And obviously there was no foiling on the 6 by 6 pads I showed you. I really like the circle one. So this same pattern that we saw in the 6 by 6, but with foiling on the stars. So that's really cute. And then pumpkins, and then there is foiling on this cut apart, which is pretty cute. So lots of foiling up top, the web, the boo down there. I really like this paper too. And then there's some foiling on this side. So hopefully you can see where that's turning gold. So that's what I got from A Cherry on Top. Feel free to ignore my paper towel. I'm going to be watercoloring, so I have my waters ready, and I just can't push them any further away. So there's that. Okay, so now for what I got from Doodlebugs, and also what I got from Doodlebugs for the giveaway. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway. It's going to be on YouTube only, so you just have to leave a comment down below. It can be your favorite thing about fall. And if you absolutely love Halloween like I do, you can say your favorite thing about Halloween. If you don't like the fall, that's okay. You can let me know your favorite season and why that's your favorite season. So any of those three things, feel free to comment down below to enter yourself. Just one entry per person to make it easy on me to calculate and randomly sort. And I'm not really pushing for subscribers on YouTube because I'm not going to monetize YouTube, so that doesn't really matter to me, and I don't even think I can check whether or not you're a subscriber. Go ahead and subscribe if you like my videos, but all you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave a comment down below. So this is not the giveaway stuff. This is what I ordered for me, and I took a poll on YouTube, not YouTube, this is YouTube, on Instagram, and asked you guys basically one side or the other if you prefer a haul video showing you things that I've made with those items or just showing you the items. And you guys voted more leaning towards showing you things that I made. And so I took the time to make something with each stamp set to show you. And I will link Doodlebugs Wah down below. I'll put my link that if it's your first time shopping with her, you get 15% off, and you only need to spend $30 to get free shipping. And so that's $30 after your 15% off on your subtotal, and you'll get free shipping. That's always available on her site. But if you use my link and you haven't shopped with her before, you'll get 15% off, and I get some points to redeem later for rewards. So the first thing that I got, which is out of its package because I used it, is I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. The Sunny Studio Bewitching kitty cat, super cute, and the dies as well. I didn't use the dies on this project. What I made was this kind of half card. I used this slimline die and just folded it in half until it matched. And I actually folded this manually, and so I folded the paper until it lined up, and then I made the crease, and so I knew that it would actually line up. And then I colored it in with my tri-blends, and I added some Nouveau glitter drops, good old Gold Coast color on the yellow, which I think looks really good. And I was actually recopying a card I made either last year or a couple years ago. I think it was last year. I was copying one that I had made the same way. I think I came up with this idea myself. I was very proud of myself for folding a slimline card in half and then just kind of building up on one side. So I made this one with that guy. This one sits on display in front of me on my spooky house. So I got that. And then I had to get Fabulous from Trinity Stamps. I'm going to zoom out a little bit now because you can't see all of it. It's a very big stamp set, and I love it. I'm also a tiny bit annoyed, only because it's too tall, even for the big pockets that I have. What I do, and what I'm going to, I think what I'm going to do with this washi tape, let's look at, I don't want to cover it up too much. So what I usually do, and I should just get some clear tape, I think I have some, but I'm going to use this Bat washi tape. The only thing really that annoys me is that the top it doesn't have like a sticker seal on it. And so when you put it away, it's not covered. It's kind of hard to describe. I probably need thicker washi tape for this, and maybe not that. But what I do is kind of seal the two layers together, and then I can use my scissors, the scissors I don't like, to cut that. But I store my stamps in a cart, and I don't want them to get like dust when they're sitting upright. I don't want dust to collect in the stamp set, and so I seal it usually with something. But this plastic isn't lining up very well, so I may solve that a different way later. But love this slimline stamp. It is so big, and it's got some cute sentiments. You mean so much to me. Thanks a latte. You're fabulous. Fabulous is the name of it. Java nice day. You've got little faces you can put in the cups. But I made this card. So I used watercolor. I stamped it on watercolor paper, and I just used my my favorite things, Extreme Black Hybrid. So you can do Copic coloring and watercolor with it. And just kind of messy watercolored, if you can tell, in the background there. And then embossed the Thanks a Latte on black with white embossing powder. And put that on there. Get a little shine there. So that's what I made with that one. And then I pick up the patch, the other slimline stamp that they came out with. So you've got pumpkins. You can also put faces on them. Happy Thanksgiving if you want to leave the faces off. Happy Halloween or Hey Pumpkin. So I made this one, and I used a combination of a couple of my tri-blends, the orange and the burnt orange blend. This is the burnt orange blend, but I used these two, and then I used a number of different combinations of Copics for the other oranges, and then some green combos mixed in, and then I just did the Hey Pumpkin. The stamp is cute. I think maybe my clear ink was a little too inky, but to me this looks like Rumpkin, and so it's I mean, you can get the gist of it, but I wish the font was a little clearer, that it said pumpkin. Maybe my stamp is off and they're actually touching, but that is the card I made with that set. Okay, so for the giveaway, I will make this open internationally. I don't love shipping internationally just because of the post office and the grief they give me, but I will do it because I want this to be open. And so open internationally for shipping. These 3 sets here, Yeti or Not, Winter Dragon, and Winter Narwhal from Lawn Fawn. This is one of my favorite winter sets. I have all 3 of these. This one is super cute, and I just love his little ice creams and his snow cones and his little tree he can be decorating. He has lots going on in his little snowboard and his goggles. And Winter Dragon with his little scarf, and Winter Narwhal, which is a real animal in case you were unaware. He's not mythical, he's real. So just leave a comment below the things we talked about, your favorite thing about fall, or if you love Halloween so much like me, your favorite thing about Halloween, or if you do not like fall or Halloween, the favorite thing about your favorite season. Leave one comment per person down below, and I will pick someone, let's say Friday, next Friday. I'm not sure. Oh wait, my calendars are up. What's today? So Friday the 10th, I will pick someone, September 10th, for randomly out of a hat to win all 3 of these. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.